My name is Brad Fulkerson. I'm a dentist here at Amesbury Dental Associates. I'm the owner dentist. I started here in 2009. We transitioned the practice 2018. Why do I love working at Amesbury Dental? My teammates. We really function as a team here, which I think is great. Like when one person's out, we feel it. It's like we rely on everybody in this office. There's not like one person who sits back and doesn't have an important role. Everybody in this office has an important role. I've always been sort of a continuing education junkie, always going to courses, and years ago it'd be like I'd come back and I would try to implement something, and change is hard, change is uncomfortable, and I would get resistance, and it would be really difficult, to bring something new in. And a lot of those people aren't around anymore, but the ones who were willing to change are the ones who are still here because they wanted to get better. Because if you're not pushing to improve, somebody else is, and so it's when you think you have it all figured out and you stop learning, I guess that's when it stops becoming fun. And it's time to retire. I'm not there yet. A lot of times patients are nervous because they've had bad experiences in the past. And just allowing them to share what they've been through so that we can have an understanding of what their history is, why are they nervous? And once we understand that, once they've expressed it to us, I think just that alone puts a lot of patients somewhat at ease. When somebody's missing teeth, the biggest thing they lose, one, is their ability to chew. But the self-perception is the thing we maybe don't think about as much. When somebody is missing teeth, missing some of their teeth or all of their teeth, they become embarrassed to smile. And if smile is so important, it affects the way other people relate to you. So if somebody's hiding their smile or embarrassed about their smile, it not only changes their own self-perception, it changes other people's perception of them. So when we can give somebody back their smile and give them a smile that they're proud of, it changes their life, and it changes the way people relate to them. And that's probably the most satisfying part of my job.